So youth rules the day here in general here at Atlanta Motorsports Park, and especially for this next event, which will be the kid karts. They will race on the shortened Jelly Bean track. So you see the portion of the track that gets used for wave-arounds whenever starts don't go as planned. They'll use that as part of the race course, and they'll run 8 laps on the Jelly Bean course, as they call it here. It's a little short the short course here. This is one of 2 classes. This is interesting to me. One of 2 classes that starts from a standing start. Everybody else does a rolling start because typically standing starts are the harder ones to do if you're in more powerful karts. But keeping little 5 and 6-year-olds inline moving is even tougher, so they start them from a start. The other class that starts from a standing start is the shifter karts, the high-end karts. Right. So you get the low end, you get the high end are the ones that start from a standing start. Everything else is a rolling start here at Atlanta Motorsports Park during the summer kart series. Not very summery out today, though, but it's pleasant to be outside. It's not too hot. We've had some hot days here during the summer series, but today the track is still a little damp, but we haven't seen too many people with any trouble. A little bit of standing water here and there, but I think the racing surface is in good shape by and large, and these guys seem to know what they're doing. We'll find out with the kids, see what they can do as they get them lined up and ready to go here for the kid karts.
We're in round 7 today. We'll have round 8 coming up next month, and that will finish up our summer series here at Atlanta Motorsports Park. By the way, if you want to come out and be part of karting, it's open 7 days a week for you to come and enjoy yourselves. We see these, I guess you call them professional drivers that are kart racing on a regular basis. And many times when we're over at the big track, we'll watch the rental guys out here.
Right.
Big difference in the way these guys negotiate the track and the guys that are just out here to rent a kart for an afternoon and never having been in one before, to watch them, especially when they get down to turn 8 and 9 and that configuration in there. They generally don't know how to handle that part of the racetrack.
Well, the kids are underway now in the kid karts. They just took the green flag into turn 1, and we'll look at your lineups here as soon as we get the timing and scoring updated here. Bo Stowers started on the pole. Matthew Barbosa second. Arthur Napathayan. All right. Nahapatayan. I hate messing people's names up. Henry Boring, Camilla Kanash, and Ryan Dehoney, your top 6, followed by Ruben Greer, Bo Hush. I'm from around here, so I know how to pronounce Hush at least. And then Della DeBra. We met Della, by the way. That was one of the first-time karters that we met on the deck here before the racing started today. So we're coming out of turn number, I guess it'd be 4, 5, whatever it is, 17 on the big track, coming down to the line to complete lap number 2. And there's Matthew Barbosa in a familiar number 1 position. Matthew is generally up near the front in these kid karts, but I tell you what, he's not stretching it out like we've seen him do it before. We got a 3-kart battle going here between Barbosa, and Stowers, and Arthur Nahapatayan. And I've got 8 laps to practice that name, by the way, so Here we go. I may just call him Arthur, but I'm not going to yield. Everybody deserves to get their full name here. So here comes Barbosa to the line to complete lap number 3 of the scheduled 8 here.
Well, they're working their way now as Barbosa continues to lead this one. Stowers in second, and as they do in NASCAR, the 30 kart. We'll just call it the 30 kart. That 30 kart out there. No, Arthur taking it in third spot. Look at that. We got a side-by-side battle going on. My goodness, Stowers trying to see if he can make some hay down there off of what we're calling turn 5, I guess, in this race.
Well, he came hard into that turn, got underneath, had great position, and blew right by Matthew Barbosa. Excellent move there by Bo Stowers to take the lead as we are halfway through this kit card pre-final.
Well, it's Stowers, your leader, Barbosa in second, Nahapatan in third spot right now. They go through what we would consider turn 17 on a normal basis. I haven't really stopped to see. I guess that's turn 5 coming out. We don't know what we're calling it. 17. They work their way underneath where Cam Gentry is. Anyway, that's the start-finish line.
We'll call it the final turn.
Yeah, the final turn. There you are. The number 5 laps complete.
Barbosa under attack by Nahapatayan now. So here we go. We've got Still that 3-cart battle up front as they come out to complete lap number 6 here.
So Stowers is your leader. Barbosa in second spot. Notapin is in third in cart number 30, thanks to some great pronunciation. You know, when I used to do IndyCar racing, we'd have to have a pronunciation meeting on Thursday before the races. So we need a pronunciation meeting sometimes today.
Absolutely.
Anyway, they're working lap 7 right now. They're down into turn 4, we're going to call it. They're getting ready to do the final turn, as Bill likes to call it, here in just a moment.
So coming down to the line now, Bo Stowers hanging on. Matthew Barbosa second. Not a pin. Thank you, Will. It will take the white flag in third place. And it looks like we're going to have a bit of a challenge here. This is great. This may be one of the best kid kart races I've seen here.
Stowers and Barbosa, that first and second carts. Notapin in third. They're coming by. It'll be white flag has already been displayed, so they're coming by for the final time. They come off that final corner. Cam Gentry's got the checkered flag out. We got a battle for the lead right at the end. Oh, my goodness.
At the line. Ooh. Stowers just hung on there. Matthew Barbosa had a heck of a run coming out of the final turn, coming down to the line, and Arthur Notapin had the best seat in the house to watch that one as he finished third.
Well, congratulations to Barbosa on a great run there toward the end, but congratulations to Bo Stowers on getting the win. Man, Barbosa just really made a bold move coming off that final corner to try to take it to the inside, and just came up just a little short. I mean, I believe that was about 5 or 6 inches too short. Very, very close.
At the line, the differential was 63 one-thousandths of a second.
Wow.
So I thought that Barbosa had him, but the way he was making the run on him, that he had the run, but it faded just before the line. He was not quite able to overtake Stowers, but he settles for a very close, an eyelash finish there in second place here in the Kid Karts pre-final.
You get mist on your face shield.
Yes, sir. Visibility is very limited out there right now.
What are you doing about that? Rain-X, or what do you do on your helmet?
Nothing. I just pop the visor open mid-race and wipe it off.
Well, now, are you one of those drivers when you're going up two, do you try to lunge the cart forward?
Yes, sir. That's me.
Does that work?
Does it help?
Yes.
It does.
Because then reduces the weight for a second while I'm in the air. The cart goes faster.
But don't you know when you come back, it slows it down that same amount?
Yeah.
He hadn't had that physics class
Yeah.
yet. So.
Well, good luck. We hope you have a great race today, and we'll look forward to seeing the number 55 up front.
Pleasure meeting you guys.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, we're just about ready for kids' carts. Matter of fact, they're getting
just
them
gotta
all
wait.
lined up. Are they already green?
They are green.
They are green. Okay, so we've got a lap in the books. Wow.
Matthew Barbosa, starting where he finished in the pre-final, he is underway. And let's see how they shake out. Matthew Barbosa kind of took care of actually, he wasn't as dominant as we have seen him. Actually, had that three-cart action going on this time. I was going back a few months, actually, but Matthew's got a little challenging from Arthur Notapin and Bo Stowers.
Well, Notapin in second spot right now, and I thought I saw a yellow flag out there, but I guess I didn't. I believe we stayed green throughout. Barbosa is still your leader. Notapin in second. Bo Stowers is third. Henry Boring is fourth in the 71, and Reuben Greer rounds out the top 5 in the 20 as the kid carts. Boy, they make fast laps going through the little jelly bean, don't they?
They do.
Already completing 3 laps this time by.
We
Got
are
some side-by-side action.
wide coming to the line, yeah. And we have a change of position as Henry Boring pulls into third, gets around Bo Stowers. Reuben Greer, Camilla Kanash, Ryan Dehoney, and Della Deborah are your 8 competitors in this Kid Kart final.
Yeah, we talked to Della earlier today. First race for him, and he was all excited in that 08 cart to be out on his first race. And we were telling him, if this is your first race, if you can enjoy this kind of conditions in kart racing, you're going to love it from this point on because it's about as bad as you get without calling a race off. So Della Deborah in the 08 is a first-time racer, and he is just doing great. He comes by right now to complete his lap. Meanwhile, up front, Matthew Barbosa continues to lead. They take him down into – we're calling it still 16 and 17.
The final turn, yeah,
well,
16,
final
17, turn. That'll work.
The final countdown.
And here we come to the line. Barbosa opening up a little bit of a lead, or the top 2 anyway. Notapin and Barbosa kind of putting a little distance between themselves and the rest of the field. Let's get an interval there at the line for Barbosa. He's up 9/10. And then it's another second and a half back to third place, Henry Boring.
Yeah, Dehoney coming by. You saw that green cart come by. That is your 7th place cart. Leaders now coming by Della in the 08. He'll be completing his 4th lap. Again, first time out for this youngster trying to get a feel for kart racing. Meanwhile, the leaders work their way by. Matthew Barbosa, Arthur Nottepin in the 30, Henry Boring in the 71, Bo Stowers in the number 21.
Well, that last lap, Nottepin had ideas of getting around Barbosa because he swung wide coming down the straightaway. Let's see if he has similar thoughts coming here to complete lap number 7.
Barbosa and Nottepin. Nottepin looking to the inside,
Yep.
cannot seem to make a move on him, though, as those carts, man, they just don't have the power. Of course, they're not meant to have the power that certainly shifter carts or any of the others do, but these kids still willing them to try to get ahead as best they can.
Bo Stowers having a little less luck than he had in the pre-final as he's fallen in another position. Ruben Greer's gotten around him because Bo was your second place finisher in the pre-final, but now he's back down to 5 as Boring and Green have gotten around him, actually as well as Nottepin, who started 3rd. So here we go.
Got a new leader.
Nottepin got around him. Excellent.
So Arthur
see if-
Nottepin, your new leader,
let's see
as
if-
Barbosa now 2nd spot.
Let's see if Barbosa can return the favor.
Doesn't look like it at the moment.
Yep.
Unless they made a pass in the jelly bean that we didn't see. I believe it's still Nottepin who's your leader. He's got that green car right there, Ryan Dehoney, just right in front of him, so I don't know how that will play into things.
Yeah, it's Nottepin and Barbosa. Barbosa's in that green, in the pinkish cart. From what I can tell, let's try that one more time. We'll watch them go back around the jelly bean, and we'll see what they look like coming to the line. But the green one, Nottepin's easy to pick out.
Oh,
He
got a
spins
spin.
going into 17. Local yellow is out, and here comes Barbosa. He's going to have it all to himself now.
I think that was Dehoney that spun.
Was that? I thought that. No, you are correct.
I think
Sorry about that.
Dehoney in the
I was thinking Dehoney was in
115
the
is the
green one, yeah.
driver that spun.
So Nottepin's still your leader. Barbosa second, and the gap there was 0.2, about a quarter of a second actually, between the two of them. This is the farthest part away from us, the part that we're looking at, since the heart is visual even with the cameras. But let's look at this coming to the line again. Here we go, white flag for Arthur Nottepin as they complete lap 11. Matthew Barbosa with one more lap, about 25 seconds to do something with Arthur Nottepin for first place here in the Kid Kart final. But good job so far by Arthur Nottepin, because Matthew Barbosa has been a juggernaut. But here comes your leaders going into turn 16 now. We'll see how they shape up coming out of 17 now. Checkered flag flies. Your winner, Arthur Nottepin. Matthew Barbosa in second. So
Wow. Went from about a 0.4 of a second lead down to just about a 1/10 whenever it was all said and done. So closing the gap, Barbosa was on Nottepin, but Nottepin takes the win. So congratulations to Arthur Nottepin in the 30, Matthew Barbosa in second spot, Ruben Greer rounds out the top 3 in the 20, Henry Boring 4th in the 71, and Bo Stowers 5th in the number 21. So Kids Karts finishing it up here this afternoon for them. That was their final.